Welcome to Real Time with Florida Sportsman. This week, something totally different. We left the Triton at home and we're fishing from the beach for big sharks. This week we're fishing with Peter Barrett, aka Reel 'em in the southeast section of the Florida Sportsman Forum. For those of you who follow this post, you know this guy lives and breathes shark fishing, and he does it a little differently than most. He fishes from the beach on stand-up gear. The day started out at White's Bait and Tackle in Fort Pierce. Now this place had everything we needed for shark fishing, and then some. Probably one of the coolest tackle stores I've been in. Fish mounts, you know, big game mounts. This guy's got it all up there. What a great store. From there, we took off and we headed to Peter's favorite beach to start our afternoon of shark fishing.
George, here we are. Appreciate you guys bringing out your beautiful Penn reels filled with brand new line.
Light tackle.
Today we are absolutely going to test it, I hope.
How are these rigs done?
I guess you got 80 pound here.
80 pound.
You got a Bimini twist doubled up to this is just a 500 pound swivel. I got about 30 feet of 400 pound mono. You want something for the stretch, you want something for the reef. Sharks get down low, they get in the reef. And for the tails, for the abrasion resistance, their tails will rub that line and they'll go right through some light line really quick. Got about 8 feet of number 19 wire on the end of that 400 pound leader. I fish mustad tuna bin hooks. Got them sharp. I sharpen them with a file. They don't come out of the box that sharp. And then down to our sinker. We don't use leads because it will cost too much and we don't want to put too much lead out there. So a nice piece of center block. They're $1 at Home Depot.
And that's attached with just a
breakaway about 20
mono.
Pound mono. When that shark comes up and bites that bait, his teeth will cut this light mono and he'll swim away with the bait not even knowing there was a sinker or anything on there. When we feel him go, we're going to set up on him and watch him run.
There you have it. Shark fishing the beach.
Absolutely.
This is a product of my charter today, the bycatch.
That's all she wrote. That's a mama's home cooking right there.
Hopefully a big hammerhead's dinner.
This is just a piece of bonita.
I didn't catch that bait.
He didn't catch that. This one's got fresh. It's about 5 or 6 days old, been in the freezer, but as you can see, the baby's juicy and ready to go.
Another thing we want to talk about really quick too is this is late in the afternoon, beach is closed, it's a private beach, no swimmers.
Yeah.
We're concerned. We don't want to be doing this around a bunch of
Yeah,
fun.
you don't want to do around swimmers. You don't want to give shark fishermen bad enough worse name than we already have. People don't like sharks coming close to the beach, but you got to realize we're going 200, 300, 400 yards out the beach. The sharks aren't right on the beach, so.
And you're not bringing these sharks.
No,
these
we're not
sharks
chumming.
are here.
Yeah,
These
they're
sharks are here.
We're not
so
chumming. We're not attracting them.
Yeah.
The sharks are there. We're just taking advantage of it. And
if you do it, you got to do it smart. You got to have the right tackles. There's no sense coming out here with something you can't stop them with.
Absolutely.
A bunch of monofilm and drag them behind a shark is never a good thing.
No, we try to be conservatives. You just want to catch what you just want to catch. You want to see the sharks and let them go and have them a safe, good release. And like I said before, I said I want my kids to be able to see some of these sharks. So we want to treat them good and have some respect for them because they will turn around and get you if you're not careful.
Well, let's paddle the bait out. Let's get started.
Let's go.
He's rowing our baits out. Past the sandbar. Says the big sharks are on the other side of it. It's the only way to get your bait out. I'm not doing that after dark. Once Peter did all the hard work and got our baits out, it's pretty much just sit back and relax. I mean, pull out a lawn chair, grab a cold one, and just wait for that clicker to go off. Pizza delivery to the beach. All right, sun's down. Made a little fire here on the beach. I actually had pizza delivered to the beach, first time ever. Now all we need is the sharks.
Now all we need is the sharks to show up. Did you get anchovies?
No anchovies. You know, we're just chilling, hanging out, and then all of a sudden that clicker goes off, and this is the bite we were waiting for. Can you give me that harness? I'm gonna tell you what, you're sitting here in the dark, you can't see what's going on in front of you. I don't know how much heat I can put on them. Oh. Come back and come off. As fast as that bite came, it was gone. You know, I went ahead and I reeled everything in. Peter took a look at the wire and he explained to me, he could tell by the kinks and the bends in the line that this was probably a hammerhead. He said the weird angles of the hammerhead's head puts on the hook, it makes it difficult to get a hook into him. You know, the hours were flying by, the night was growing long. You know, sometime mid-morning, early in the morning, we got another bite, but it was just happened to be a big barracuda. But this wasn't what we were looking for. You know, somewhere in there I fell asleep. I don't know, but when I woke up, the sun was already coming up, and Peter, still, madman, was running around the beach, putting baits out. God makes me feel bad, like I'm not doing anything. After the sun came up, you know, we had 2 good bites, but they both ended up being nurse sharks. You know, talking to Peter, apparently these are like the catfish in the shark world. He was, you know, pretty disappointed that we didn't get what he wanted. I was happy, they pulled well. That thing is a beast, man. Look at the belly on that one. I know that ain't what you want, but that was still cool, dude.
Still a good one. I guess we gotta catch a nurse shark. Still cool. It's fun. Definitely not what we were looking for, but take what we can get at this point.
After that last nurse shark, it became pretty apparent that the sharks just weren't on the beach. Somebody, I don't know who, decided to continue the marathon. Thought it'd be a great idea. Let's go hook the Triton up. You know, Peter had some inshore wrecks that held big sharks and goliaths. We thought it'd be a great idea, you know. What's a little more sleep deprivation?
It was a crazy night last night. Fished the beach.
All night long. We've both been up since yesterday morning. We've been eating at convenience stores for the last 24 hours.
Yep, absolutely. Hooked a big shark last night on the beach. Got a couple nurse sharks that we're not too thrilled about. So we're gonna jump in the Triton here and go hit some hot spots offshore a little bit and
try to get one off the beach or one of the wrecks.
Yeah.
Maybe a goliath, something.
Yeah.
We're not happy. We're not stopping until we get what we need.
Absolutely. We could always get sleep later. Fish we gotta get now.
Sleep when you're dead.
Absolutely.
Heading out, we realized that we needed some fresh bait. You know, we stopped, picked up some greenies, and headed to the first wreck. Getting to Peter's first spot, we put a couple greenies out the backs in hope of catching a bonita. Dropped the trolling motor in and just motored around. You know, the water was nice and clear, and we were looking for sharks or goliaths. Feels like a bonita. Feels like bait. I just got this guy and he's gonna go back down. There's just a food chain down there. And I assure you this guy is not at the top of the list. Well, that's a bait. As soon as I hooked that bonita, it was pretty clear what was on this wreck. There weren't any sharks, but there was a ton of Goliath grouper. Just caught this bonita, dropped him back down, looking for sharks. But right now, all we have is Goliath. Turn him into dinner.
There's a big grouper down there, boy. He's just lurking in the shadows right
there. Here he comes, he's on
Ooh,
me.
There's 2 of them.
They're
Look
gonna
at
fight
the size
over
of
him.
them.
Ooh, they're chasing him up like a top water plug.
They are some monsters there.
Watch him eat it. Oh, who says they're slow moving creatures? Look at the boils on the surface. Oh, they're hungry. Oh boy!
Hold on, wow, that one that ate that fish is gigantic. Wow, that is so big. That is a big boy there. break you off? Wow. Wow. Wow.
Whew. I think I had a bite.
Just a nibble. Just a nibble.
Once they were fired up, Peter broke out the 80 wides with the dead bonita, and they were all over it.
Oh God, he wants to get him on a rod and reel, but I don't think it's possible. Stop him!
You got him?
I got him.
Somebody's got somebody.
I don't know who's got who. He's got the boat.
Peter, while you're stuck to that gunnel, I think I may rig up a hand line. What do you think?
Yeah, this is useless. Yeah, he's got me around something down there. Yeah, let's get the hand line ready.
Let's do it. It became pretty apparent pretty quickly that catching one of these monsters on rod and reel just wasn't going to happen. It was time for some hillbilly hand lining. Well, I'm just going to increase the size of our fishing line to the anchor rope. So you're saying you've done this before with the big ones, you just gotta man up a little bit?
Yeah, definitely.
Increase your tackle a little bit?
Yeah, somebody hold on to your belt.
And then I have a bobber. I brought a bobber. Let me get the bobber out. Yeah. I
Is
got
the
a great
little
bobber.
red and white ones?
Where'd I put the
I like
bobber?
the cork.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's somewhat of a cork. Let me get it.
Mickey Mouse bobber?
Because everybody likes to watch a bobber go down.
Oh, that's a manly bobber.
All right. I feel like we're crappie fishing. I'm just gonna put a little bobber down just so I know. I mean, it's gonna be questionable whether I get a bite or not. So the bobber may help indicate a bite. Oh,
that's a big boy. That's a big boy.
they're fighting over. That's the best part.
They are.
Oh, I
There
think I got a
goes
bite.
the bobber. Wow.
I'm sorry, you just got it. Oh, there went the bobber.
I think we need another bobber.
Not 2 barrels. Oh, I think he just ruined the polyball.
Might have imploded the volleyball.
Got 2 polyballs. Come here. Oh, it's a baby. I don't know why you couldn't pull him out of the rod and reel.
I don't either. On the tail end, yeah, not the best. You might want to go in the front of the boat.
That is a puppy right there. Oh,
Yeah,
it's not a
nice.
shark, but you've been catching these in your posts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, what a beast. These things have really made a comeback, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
They're just littered on these wrecks and reefs. Look at that mouth. That mouth's about capable of eating anything. Bigger the better. Look at the size of the mouth. Look at that. You got him? Yeah, because I know it.
It's a good one. Look at that. Full of bonitas.
How do we let this one go? Oh, what a fish, man.
Beautiful fish. Beautiful markings. Awesome.
Ready? All right, let's let this one go.
Tell your friends. You got a tag on it.
Tagging it too.
See it? Yeah. Wow, power. Awesome job, dude. It's about the only way I think we're gonna get him out of here today.
Catching that Goliath on that 3/4 inch anchor rope, man, what a rush. You know, there was so much life here that I decided that it would be a good idea even just to jump in the water to see what else was down there. You don't know unless you go. Once I jumped in the water, I could really see how full of life this place was. There was probably 20, 30 Goliath groupers below the boat. I even had a sea turtle swim up to me. Peter's one hardcore dude. This guy is a crazy shark fisherman. But saying that, he's a conservationist. He does not kill sharks. You know, he realizes the bad rap that these things get, the bad rap that actually some of the shark fishermen get. He does it safely, he does it smart, and he releases all his fish. Spending the night with him, I realized the lure of this type of fishing. It's something that I didn't think I would really enjoy, but let me tell you, I'm hooked. There's nothing like standing on the water's edge, strapped into an 80 wide with a giant fish on the other end. We didn't get the one we were looking for, but I had a great time, and I tell you what, I'm gonna come back. It was because of Peter's recent shark reports that I chose him to fish with. I need your posts, your reports, and your picks to continue, so I can choose you to fish with us next on Real Time with Florida Sportsman. I got the GoPro action so we can record my death at sea. Bad idea. All right. What's the best way to hold this? Just like this? Side to side. Bad idea.
I think he keeps looking back for us to tell him to stop, but we won't give him any signal. We'll just let him keep going.
Fire, 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 fire! I feel drunk, I'm so tired. Now we're a-go and it's gone straight to my head. Quint.
Pretty good. Okay.
Hoopa drives the boat, Chief.
Here's your hook.
Hoopa drives the boat.